Bold and Beautiful, 5508, 114, 2009.
My son saved your life. I just want him to be able to stay in the company. Can't you at least give him that much? Please, sweetheart. If you can't do it for him, do it for me.
Thank God! I've been looking all over for you. Are you... Did my dad?
Yes, your dad did see us together. And he was mad, so much so that he chased me up to the roof.
Please, don't tell me
No,
the two
look,
of
look,
you.
I'm in one piece. Your old man's in one piece. Everything's fine. Not that things didn't get a little dicey. In fact, they got a lot dicey. But I survived. We're okay.
Great, this is just gonna make things worse for you now.
So that's the thing. You would think so, wouldn't you? But what if I told you there might be a chance that I could stick around Forrester after all?
Well, that would be a miracle, but how?
All right, listen, I'll get into the details later. The thing is, I don't want to risk being seen with you again, especially if there's a chance that I could stay here. So come here. The coast is clear. You gotta go.
Okay, wait, I don't understand, but if you feel that
I feel hopeful. For the first time in a long time, I feel hopeful, not just about my job, but about us, that you and I might have the chance to be together. Oh, that's delicious. All right, I'm sorry, you gotta go. I'll explain later, okay? Bye.
Logan, you and my kids are my world.
I feel the same way. That's why I'm asking you to accept Rick. Ridge, our kids aren't perfect. We aren't perfect. But we've had our share of second chances, too.
Oh, this is different, Brooke. I lost a daughter because of Rick.
Sweetheart, it wasn't intentional.
But Phoebe's gone. And Rick is the reason behind that. I can't get past that. It's not because I don't want to. It's because of his actions since that night. The one thing he could do to prove he was sincere was stay away from Steffy. Well, he won't do that. He keeps pursuing her, even here at work. That's why I have to protect her, Brooke. As much as you want me to believe that what Rick did is going to make some kind of difference, well, I just can't believe that.
You were hanging off the roof. He pulled you back up. It took every ounce of strength that he had, but he did it. Ridge, he saved you today.
Not out of the goodness of his heart. Brooke, he finally saw a chance to become the hero, and he took it. And to get you to do exactly what you're doing right here. Come and plead your case to me.
No, Ridge, I am making a plea for my son because I believe that there's still something redeemable there.
Well, I don't. And I never will, Brooke. I'm asking you to please stop pushing him on me. As much as I will do anything for you, I can't continue to have Rick working at this company. Not when he's pursuing my daughter like he's been doing. It'll be the worst mistake I can make. I won't do it. I'm not gonna waver on Rick. Not now, and not ever.
Oh my God, Dad, you could have died.
Sweetheart, I'm okay. I'm okay.
No.
Really, it was no big deal.
How can you say something like this? You almost died. You would have died if it weren't for Rick. Rick saved you. He pulled you onto the roof.
Look, hon, what really happened here?
Oh, I know what happened. You just told me, though. I don't know why Rick didn't even tell.
Of course, he just went right to you, didn't he?
No. I was looking for him. I knew you seen us together, and that I was just worried for both of you. I knew you followed him.
Rick knew he shouldn't have gone anywhere near you.
Dad, he just wanted to tell me that he wasn't going to the military, that they wouldn't accept him.
Of course they wouldn't accept him. The Army has very strict physical standards that he doesn't have a prayer of living up to. But he was banking on that. This is all just a ploy, sweetie.
No, he wanted to enlist. He wanted to prove that he could turn his life around. He is not some evil person. And you should know that after he saved your life.
Steffi, what I know is that Rick shouldn't have been in this building. He shouldn't have been anywhere near you. And the fact that he was just proves what I already believe about him. That guy is a threat to me and everyone I care about. You don't really see that yet because he's still messing with your head. That just makes me more determined than ever to protect you from him. Whatever it takes, I'm gonna protect you from him.
Mom? You okay?
Yeah. I was just thinking of you and what you did today. I'm so proud of you. Saving Rich's life.
Well, I would hope that Ridge would do the same, even though I'm not exactly his favorite person. It's just that I thought that what happened today would change Ridge's and my relationship, that it would help it. I mean, he was barely hanging on, Mom, and I could barely pull him up. And
I'm sorry, honey, but what happened today didn't change anything. Ridge is stuck. He still wants you to stay as far away from Steffi as possible.
So basically, I don't stand a chance of staying here at this company. Damn it. What the hell is it going to take, Mom? I saved the man's life. Doesn't that count for something?
Yes, of course it does.
Yes, to you. But, Mom, Ridge would rather keep his anger for me alive. He would rather mire in his own grief, like it somehow makes his loss less. Meanwhile, everybody else suffers. He's making the lives of his daughter and his wife miserable. I can see how upset you are.
I just want this whole thing resolved.
So do I. I told you before, I made it quite clear that I want to stay here, working with you and Dad here at Forrester Creations. But you never would have uttered those words. You never would have told me I had to leave if Ridge didn't pressure you. But knowing what you know now, that I saved your husband's life, that Ridge would be dead right now if it wasn't for me. Can you give me your support? I need your support now more than ever. Can you see that?
Rick, please. You're putting me in another impossible situation.
And Ridge isn't?
You're asking me to bring you back into the company, and I can't do that without considering my husband's feelings.
A husband who wouldn't even be alive right now if it wasn't for me. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm done. I hate the fact that Ridge is just gonna stay petty and not give me my job back because he's too obsessed with keeping his daughter away from me. So that's it then. She stays, I go. I guess my work over at Forrester International doesn't matter. That I brought in millions and millions of sales. But I'll accept this. If only one of us can stay, naturally, yeah, it would be Ridge's daughter. I understand.
Rick, there's somebody I need to talk to. Please, don't give up hope. Things might work out after all.
Thanks, Dory. Oh my God, Rick, I'm so sorry. If it weren't for me, I'd...
Steffi? What is it?
Granddad's holding a press conference to announce Rick is leaving the company. How can this be happening? How can this be happening? Rick just saved my dad's life. And yet he's still being kicked out of the company? We have to do something about you. You have to do something about this.
That's why I'm here.
Come on, pull me up!
I wouldn't let you die. I would never let you die. So you say this company is not big enough for Steffi and me, huh, Ridge? Well, there might be an answer to that. Hey.
Your mother's with Steffi, just like you figured.
Excellent. Thank you. Perfect. Excellent.
What are you doing here?
Oh, just waiting around to see if you were going to fall off another roof and I'd have to save you again. Maybe next time you'll thank me.
I never said I wasn't grateful.
But you're still kicking me out anyway. Spoke to my mom, Ridge. She said that despite what happened up on the roof, you're not budging. It's a damn shame, too. I really thought that we could start over.
Spare me, okay? If you hadn't been hounding my daughter, none of this would have even happened. That's why I'm gonna make sure you're gone from this company for good. Try and keep you from harming my family again. Especially Steffi.
If it weren't for Rick, my dad would be dead. How does that not make a difference? It does to you, right?
Of course it does. But this isn't about me. This is about your father and everything he's been through.
I know, and I want it to get better for him. I just wish Dad could see Rick through my eyes. I wish that
That there weren't so many reasons for your father to be against this relationship. But there are, Steffi.
I know. I know in my head, I know all the reasons, but with my heart, it just tells me something different.
Do you really love my son that much? I need you to be really open with me. How deep do your feelings go?
Well, my dad thinks it's infatuation, that I'm under Rick's spell. But I found something with Rick I have never felt with any other man. You know, it's so intense sometimes that I can hardly breathe, and I just want to hold on to that feeling forever, you know? But I'll never get the chance. Rick and I can never be. It'll only hurt our families, and there's nothing I can do about it. Or about him having to leave the company.
What if he didn't have to leave? What if there were a way that Rick could stay at Forrester?
Are you serious? Brooke, if you could make that happen,
I have an idea. But you're a critical part of it.
Yeah, I'll do anything to keep him here.
What if it were you and not Rick? What if you were the one to leave Forrester Creations?
You're unbelievable. There's no winning with you, is there? Not even saving your damn life is enough for you.
You did what any decent person would have done in that same situation, Rick. Stop making yourself out to be such a big hero when you're anything but that. Stop thinking this is gonna save your ass, too, because once you're out of this company...
I am out of the company, okay? Don't worry about it. Rick's not gonna be around to spread his evil seeds of destruction anymore. But you don't even consider the fact that other people don't think the way you do.
Are you talking about Brooke?
My mom doesn't want me out of this company anymore, if she ever did.
Brooke made a plea for you. That's understandable. She's your mother. But she also understands that I lost a daughter because of you.
Phoebe died in a tragic accident. But it's easier for you to hate me than to admit that.
Accident or not, you didn't waste any time going after my other daughter. Using an innocent girl to get back at her father? That's typical you.
You shut up, shut up. That is a lie, and you know it.
I told you to stay away from my daughter, and I told you what would happen if you didn't.
Oh, please, Ridge, you act like Steffi's 8 years old. She doesn't need your permission to fall in love with somebody.
She's not in love with you, Rick. She could never fall in love with somebody so self-centered and manipulative.
Yeah, but, okay, whatever. The point is, I lost a job because of you. A job that I love. A job that I am damn good at. A job that I deserve.
The only thing you deserve is a one-way ticket out of here. And that's exactly what you're gonna get. As long as my daughter is working at Forrester Creations, you won't be. You got that, little Ricky?
You want me to leave Forrester Creations?
Sweetheart, I know you love it here too. But I've tried every which way to get through to Ridge, and nothing's worked. He doesn't want Rick here at the company as long as you're here. So maybe if you just take a leave of absence and wait till things calm down a little bit. I mean, I know Rick has done some bad things lately, and he's hurt a lot of people. But he's a really good person. That man that saved Ridge today, that's the son that I know and that I love. And I'm just afraid that if we send him away now, well, God only knows what will happen. He may just become more lost. Look, I know this is a lot, asking this of you, to leave your family business. But I also know that you love Rick, and I do too. And you are his last hope to be able to stay here. They're going to make an announcement today. They want Thorne to be the president. So will you do this for Rick? Will you make this sacrifice for the man that you love?